firefighting brigade to come and assist. With all of this, the disaster continued and the flame continued, and homes were actually consumed with fire. The situation has been brought under control, but the question we are asking is, how prepared are we as a nation for any disaster across the 10 regions of our nation? How prepared are we in terms of a major fire incident? How prepared are we when there is an earthquake? How prepared are we in case there is a storm? How prepared are we in case there is a landslide? These are questions Cameroonians are asking, because if our agencies charged with emergency services actually carry out drills and put into consideration simulations of major disaster, it will enable them to quickly react. Was the situation on Likomba, was it actually brought under control timely? How timely was the intervention? The water cannon use or the promptness of the sapeurs-pompiers, how prompt were they? Was it enough to use just one vehicle to actually quench down a fire of that magnitude, which is an explosion? Or what happened to the water cannons of the gendarmeries, the police that were in that area? Why couldn't they have been deployed such that it could help in order to reduce the fire and help the firefighters contain the fire? Or could it be that the gendarmeries and the police brigade don't have water cannon in that area, in Tiko and Mutengene, which could have also assisted spontaneously, help the firefighters to contain the fire? A lot of questions are being asked. What of the victims? The list of the victims, have they been published? If not, why? And what needs to be done as far as post-evaluation? Have there been contamination? What was the composition of the fuel tanker? Was there contamination? Is there something to worry about in terms of environmental hazard? A lot of questions are being asked that need answers, especially from those that be. This is House of Commons with me, Tah Javis. I want to wish a very special happy Sunday to all those of you watching us from different parts of the world. Those of you watching us within Cameroon, happy Sunday to you. Those of you watching us on our social media platform, happy Sunday to you, and welcome to this special, very special Sunday broadcast edition of House of Commons, where we bring to you issues that occurred within the week. This time we shall be focusing in Likomba following the fire accident that occurred, the explosion that occurred from a fuel tanker in Likomba. How ready are we for a major disaster? Was the situation well handled? We shall also be looking at the part 2 of the program, the calmness following the FECAFOOT announcement appointing the new coach of the Indomitable Lions, where the Ministry of Sports and Physical Education and FECAFOOT are now in sync in one way to make sure that the Indomitable Lions play in a unified technical team and also in a unified and team spirit that will bring back the glorious days of Cameroon's football when we talk about the Indomitable Lions of Cameroon. Our guests, whom are yet to come, we apologize for the late start because some of our guests are caught in traffic, and that's why we were hoping that they would be here. We had 4 panelists who are to make it here, and only one as of now is here. So we have to kickstart the program, and if you want to participate in the course of the program, you should do well to leave us a message. Or today we take phone calls regarding the situation of Likomba fire incident. In the studio we are joined by Innocent Baruzil. Innocent Baruzil, happy Sunday and thanks for joining us.
Yes, happy Sunday, Mr. Javis. Thanks again for having me once more after some period of time. The situation in Likomba is really bad. When I saw the pictures, I really felt bad And they also felt bad for the fact that there is no sapeurs-pompiers in the southwest region around that area that could have that would have come and rescue the situation. Yes, and you see in a country most properties are valued more than human beings, because see in the city like Douala there are fire pompiers there, sapeurs-pompiers rather, sapeurs-pompiers there. Yaoundé there are there, but in areas where there might be somebody who has caught fire, or particularly southwest where petrol is from Limbe, they know that when petrol tanker has a problem, it might cause disaster, as what happened in Likomba last week, but there was no way for anybody to do anything. Why? Because the people were in serious need of fire extinguishers or the firefighters brigade, but they were not there.
We'll be coming. Those of you watching us, do well also to, you can contribute to the program without leaving us SMS, those who are on the ground. You can tell us actually what happened, what you observed that day. You can also participate. Happy Sunday to you, Madam Joan, and your husband, Yam Robert, in the United States of America, in Ohio. Fairfield, happy Sunday to you, your children, and also to you, Mr. Agbo Charles. Happy Sunday to you. Now, I want to begin the program with you, Mr. Innocent. The situation, when you got up that day, it was on a Thursday. When you got up that day and you learned of what happened, what was your reaction as far as that is concerned?
Well, my reaction was, I felt as crying. Yes, I felt as crying, and also had pity for those who have died. Yes, because the situation, first of all, the issue is that a tanker, because to me, to the best of my knowledge, Cameroonians has an issue of maintenance. Because even you see our roads, when they build roads, it will be difficult for them to maintain the roads. When there are smoke alarms coming out from the roads, they wait until when they have over expanded. That is the same thing, because to me, I felt that the tanker driver or the company of that tanker was careless. Because actually, they said it was resulted from brake failure. Very early in the morning, as you are leaving, taking your car out, you need to check brakes, particularly tankers. If you check the brakes, because to me, I believe very well that if those brakes were checked, at least that incident wouldn't have occurred. Maybe because the driver is in a haste, maybe at times, you know, companies, because in companies in Cameroon are just there to suffer Cameroonians, they will tell you that maybe you go, if you can go 4 rounds a day, they will give you this commission, and drivers are in a haste to do that many rounds a day. Yes, to do many rounds a day, and because of that, they neglect the equipment which they are supposed to use to make money. So when I saw that, even now like this, I'm really feeling bad. Because imagine, somebody will be sleeping on your bed. Maybe you overwork yourself the next day. You want to rest and go to your business place, only for death to come and meet you on the bed. Because that level of smoke, I believe very well that some people, only the smoke that can, in short, the smoke was able to even, it was the one that can even choke small little children in the house. Because I have even said, hey, to me, if the real result come out, it will be more than that. Yes, it will be more than that. And also, I want to also make sure that, that Cameroonians should know that the president cannot do everything alone. When the president makes the army, and they have the section of the army that is in charge of the sapeurs-pompiers, the person leading them need to provide equipment. Because Tico, you have amphibia in Tico. Amphibia, some of us were saying that so amphibia does not have any equipment, as you were saying. Even any tanker.
Yeah, but the issue in now saying is that many are asking that, okay, because there was the firefighter that went to the incident, actually it's from Southwest, I'm sure it came from Sonara, or possibly. Now, but the question now is that we have water cannons that are used to spray protesters and can spray over 30 meters away. Why couldn't they have deployed these water cannons to go instantly? Because where Likomba is, where it occurred, it is easy for a water cannon to leave Mutengene from the police college and get water and move down, and easy also from the amphibia in Tico to easily move down, while hoping that the firefighting brigade will come. That is it. That is what I'm trying to say. Those who are heading those police stations and the
the regional chief of public security in Mutengene. All those guys are there, but they can release those things easily to suppress those who are protesting for their rights, which is in the constitution. But a disaster, in short, I don't know, Cameroonians don't really, our leaders don't care. Yeah, some of these people don't care. We should not attribute everything to the president, because when the president appoints you as the governor of a region, you are supposed to take care of that region. And Tiko Likomba from Boya is just a stone throw. Even from Boya, because there are, I know that there are about 3 army stations in Boya that I know. And there is amphibia in Tiko, and in short, many of them. And the police school is in Mutengene.
Yes,
but yet,
just about 10 to 15 minutes.
Yes, but yet you discover that all of them were just put. Why? Because those dying did not involve them. Their relatives were not there. Because I'm very sure that if one of them had a relative in that Likomba, they would have released those things faster. So at least
probably maybe they were not thinking at that level that they should have released it, because we are just thinking now that bit. The water cannon we saw, it was used on Okada riders in Boya, in Douala, which can spray meters away. It could have been deployed.
And the same thing, they cannot think about it, because Cameroonians don't think. When they put you somewhere, you are only interested in the money. Policemen, they can release policemen to stand on the road and be harassing people. Leave from here to, just from here to Boya, many controls on the road. Leave from here to Bafusam, so many controls. Yaoundé, so many controls. It's easy for them to think that they can release these people, of which are collecting money. We don't even know where the money is going to. But when there is a serious problem, they cannot think. These guys need to be, you should be able to think fast. Because to me, I believe that maybe they don't even have conscience, they don't even care about us. They don't even, because it would have been me, it would have been you, it would have been anybody. And I also wish to say that Cameroonians should not be too negligent. If you have a car, when you are leaving every morning, check your brakes. And particularly when you know that, because just the traffic here in Douala, standing on the traffic for 4 hours is making brakes to be weakened. So you should make sure that you check your brakes every day that you are leaving your house. Yes, every day you are leaving your house. As we are blaming the government, we should also do our own part. Because now people have lost their life for no good reason, for nothing, just because of negligence. Just because of negligence. And I'm praying that Cameroonians need change. And I'm praying that the change should actually come now. The Minister of Commerce should ensure, Commerce and Industry should ensure that this industry actually treat Cameroonians well. Because to me, I believe that that driver was in a haste. Maybe they have told him that you go 2 rounds, you have this, you go this, you have this, you go this, you have this. And because that is how everybody, even in Douala here, you see the way they are treating people in companies. In Douala, one person told me that you go today in a company, they will give you, you don't have a chance. A will write his name today, work. Tomorrow A comes again, you don't have a job. But of which, and following the law, when you sign a contract of specified duration, 2 years, if they renew it for 2 years, the next time they should put you, it should be contract of unspecified duration. That means you should be a permanent worker in the company. But Cameroonians do this, and you discover that there are accidents everywhere because of negligence, because people are in the haste. Yes, because people are in the haste. So Cameroonians should take care of themselves. The president and the ministers and even the governors cannot take care of us. If you are on the road and there is a tanker in front of you, particularly a tanker that is carrying petrol, make sure if you have the space to just pass and go.
But when they say brake failure, as we are watching the wreckage of it, when they say brake failure, is it that is brake failure that actually caused the fire? Because for that fire to come out, as you watch it from the image, the wreckage, from that fire to actually, from that camion trailer to actually explode, there must be an ignition. Because even if the fuel tanker get into a building, it cannot just get into flames just like that. There must be an ignition. Could there have been a collision with another vehicle that made because a lot of unanswered question.
Normally that is the case.
Even if the brakes failed, but what caused the ignition?
So at least I might just suggest that, or I might think that maybe when the brake failed, the car went and maybe knocked a particular iron on the road, and now there was an emission now. And because you know petrol is a very sensitive something where it concerns light. Maybe somebody might even be smoking cigarette on the road or somewhere, and immediately as that petrol sense it, the fire will just take off immediately. Or maybe you can also hit on a building and fire also take off, or you can hit on another car and that emission now happens and there was fire. That's serious. In short, look, Cameroonians need to be very
okay. Now let's stay on the images that we are watching, because even if we want to go by what you are saying, let's stay by what you are saying. Could it also be because of the reckless driving? Because if a brake failed, probably he was descending the hill of the Likomba with probably excess speed there.
That is another point. Reckless driving, because I remember that we were just fortunate. I traveled to Buda the other day. The driver, the car had brakes failure, because when we go to Carrefour Music, one of the cars break down. They just assisted another car. That other car also had brake failure, but the driver was aware that the car has brake failure, and since there was too much pressure on the company, they didn't need to allow us to use that car. But the driver was very careful and took us from Douala to Buda without any problem. So even if there was brake failure, there is a means that you can control if you are on normal speed. Because when they manufacture a car, they will say 60 kilometers per hour. But some drivers, as I've earlier said, maybe if the more rounds they go, the more money they will have. They want to run more than that, more than 60 kilometers per hour. Maybe they want to run 120 kilometers or maybe 150 kilometers per hour. And in that case, when there is brake failure, it must cause that type of disaster that we see. Because reckless driving, even in Douala here, is just if you leave your house and go out and come back, it's just because of the grace of God. A bike rider will. So one bike rider asked me that, "Are you afraid of death?" I only him and laugh. One carry me, or one day until I told him, "No, Zabek, put me down. Let me go down." Because I was just running anyhow, and immediately as you are running, the worst is even a bike. When you run on a bike and you even a peel of banana, and you happen to meet it on the way, the type of accident will be disastrous. So it was also, as you already said, it was reckless driving. And we Cameroonians, there was a year which in the Ministry of Transport, this orientation is better to be late than never. I'm sure it's the Ministry of Transport. That is better to be late.
That was the president in 2014 when he visited the Southwest region for the celebration of the 50th anniversary of Cameroon's independence, when he said it is better late than never.
Yes, so it's better to be late than never. Better go somewhere late and arrive safely
than to be of late.
That is it. It's better than that, because Cameroonians, the way Cameroonians reckless driving, and the truth is that you see this in December. Religion as of our religions of our shadow Cameroonians in such a way that now they think that there are some people who are somewhere looking for blood to suck. It's a lie. Most of those accidents are caused by reckless driving, because there is a way that you can control. If you are actually, when they say 60 kilometers per hour, no, Cameroonians want to run 150. You will see a bike man or a car, somebody running on the road as if there is no tomorrow. And that is exactly, as you are saying, that is exactly what caused
because
that
when
accident.
You look at the Likomba, because for now we have not had preliminary investigation or preliminary tentative information officially published to the people to tell the people that this is what is happening, because it's many people are worried that accountability is not being given to the people, because in other countries when incident like this happen, there will be a press conference by the government official. They will update the people of the number of people that have been bodies recovered, number of people that have been injured, number of houses that have been destroyed, the total worth of material damage that have been done, the person, the company owing, or the company that is the company
involved
in the accident, the one that is owning the tank, the tank, the fuel tanker, and also the one that actually has the fuel. All these things are actually being informed, and the public is meant to understand this. But till now, have you had any information to that level?
The fact is that this is Cameroon. That information cannot come out before. First of all, the company need to pay insurance for those who have died, because it's not nobody's fault that you had an accident. Now, just because they have to pay that insurance, if all the information comes out, means that if, for instance, now they said 8 people have died. That's the information which we have now. If more than 8 people died, means that they will pay more money. And those who are supposed to do the investigation? It's supposed to be the police and the gendarmes who are supposed to do that investigation. So the company, they knows that very well. The company might be, they might tell us the company with time, but the exact number of people who died and the exact number of property destroyed cannot be revealed, except only those who are around there. And those who are around there, if you know that, okay, but the house was attacked, Michelle was destroyed. This one, why would you will not do anything? I mean, the government said no, it was not destroyed. Why will you say you not do anything? So those who are supposed to give us that information, the company know what they will. This is Cameroon, and there is nothing that is impossible in this country. Because to me, as I was telling a friend yesterday, that it will be difficult, if not impossible, for the company to reveal, for the investigators to reveal everything, because the company know what they will do, and all those just part of the information will come out, because they know the consequences if they revealed the true story of what happened. Yes, or what happened.
Okay, we'll be coming back to you. Those of you watching us, if you want to, you can participate on the program today by calling us. Also, let us know what you think as far as the fire incident in Likomba is concerned. If you actually are in Likomba and you are part of those who were affected and whose family was also affected, you can also let us know if there are additional information as far as the incident is concerned. If your family has been contacted, to let us know what is happening. We have also been told that the Social Democratic Front chairman who went in for last election, Joshua Nambagi Osi, is currently now visiting some of the accident victims. We shall get that information. We shall get the video to you directly from. We shall get the video to you so that you can actually watch what is happening to the people in Likomba and so that you can actually have an idea. But first, let us watch actually some of the images of the incident before coming back to the studio. You can also call in the course of the program.
Oh God, the motor! Hey, Abeko! I don't go fit. The only day some motor they never know. Oh, the ball of come on a side. He come on a side, tango. He don't fail, break so. Hey, Papa God, hey, hey, I don't go fit. Papa God, Jesus, hey, they're not saying out there some motor. They don't know. Hey, Papa got another feet. Now motor that the catch fire. Hey, Papa God, wait till the fire right. Jesus, oh Papa God, people they pray the body some motor. Hey, you never know what there's some motor. Jesus, Papa God the motor. Hey, Abeko, I never fit. The only day some motor they never know. Oh, the ball of Java come on a side. Papa God, Jesus, hey, my motor. They don't know. They don't know. Hey! Hey! Papa got another feet. Another feet. Now motor that the catch fire.
A very troubling scene there at Likomba. You can call us if you want to let us know actually what is happening. Let us take on this message. He says, good afternoon, Mr. Javis. To the best of my knowledge, the police college is the nearest to the explosion in Likomba. I have never seen a water cannon there, not to say firefighters in the police college. The amphibian battalion in Tiku that could have climbed up to Likomba to do not also have any. Javis, there is instead a firefighters station on the way out of Mutengene before Ombe. I don't know how soon they reach the scene. Again, you need to see the speed of those tankers when going and coming back from Sonaral. Alfred writing in a conductivity. That's the same thing I was asking you about, the issue about speed, because the speed at which some of these drivers fly on that road, this one's Mr. Jarvis, there are some funny factors that has contributed to this. Our road, those responsible, let me take on this call first. Hello? I'm fine. I'll call you back. Hello? Okay. This one says there are some funny factors that has contributed to this. Our roads, those responsible for road safety, the police and the gendarmeries are there, are collecting only money. The population to carry out businesses at the roadside. So this is coming from Mr. Victor from Mutengene. Also, this other one, right, he says that good afternoon, Javis. I think the problem is the speed. If you see the way these guys are descending that Likomba hill, and sometimes you could be tempted to ask yourself if they value the lives of people. For example, when you are in that area at as early as 6 a.m. when the road is open, the speed at which these guys descend the hill, one could only pray that such an incident should not happen. It is clear that such an incident was inevitable. When they say it was brake failure, what ignited the fire? Because to the issues that is on ground, we are told that there was possibly an Happy Sunday to you guys. Nice program. The issue is compensation. The victim should be compensated. We are not hearing about the compensation of the victims. Okay. You can call us in case you want to participate in the course of the program. You can call us. Let us know what you think. Innocent Barozil, the images are really disturbing.
Yes, actually, the images are really disturbing. The images. Look, I know that all of us will die. I know that. But at least by my prayer for anyone, a human being on this earth, particularly in this Cameroon, is that at least you should be sick. Lie on your bed, either in your house or in the hospital, and die. Not to, because you will be on the road doing your business, and at the end, your wife is in the house or your children are at home. You cannot come back home because of one careless driver. Yes, I've just come.
Hello, good afternoon. I'm coming back to you. Yes, right on with your contribution, sir. Your name and where you are calling us from.
All right, I'm called Solomon. I'm calling from Likomba.
Yes, sir.
Yes, good afternoon. I'm called Solomon.
Yes, sir. Right on.
Okay. This incident is very disturbing. Now, I just wanted to say something as per concerning that incident. Yeah, because what the barrister was saying, the barrister was not far from the truth. Because the first thing I want to say is, it's a company, and the company has expertise. We have expertise, like we have mechanics, and we have people who are in charge of various sectors. So my problem is, the question is, what's the role of the mechanic, like before the car is being taken? I don't know. The mechanic, they have to check the car before the car is taken each morning. in any company. So I don't know what happened. What about the case? If we are blaming the driver, we have to first of all look at the part of the mechanic. I don't know if they don't have mechanic, the companies, or is the aspect of no control.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Lyunga. So people are also trying to call. When you call us, please shift a bit from your microphone and so from your TV so that we can get to. Good afternoon, Javis. First of all, there is no route. Okay, I'm coming to that message. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, your name and where you are calling us from.
Okay, this is Joseph from Bamenda.
Yes, Mr. Joseph, right on.
Yes, I'm following your program.
Yes, right on.
Yeah, I want to suggest what is the situation of that driver himself? Is he alive?
The situation of the driver.
Yes, the one was driving the tanker.
Yeah, that is issue. The issue is we have not been informed. That's why we are saying that. Why is it that information is not? The public is still kept in the dark.
That is it, yes, because that driver needs to be given life imprisonment. His license should be withdrawn. Hello?
Yeah, right on. Shift away from your receiver because your receiver will give you a delay. Then I'm getting you.
If he's alive, they should withdraw his license, first thing. And second, they should give him. Secondly, he should be given life imprisonment.
Yes, right on.
Yeah, so because the disaster is too bad.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Yes. Hello, good afternoon, and thanks for joining us.
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Yes, yeah.
I did see the accident happen.
Yes, right on your contribution.
My contribution, I say, you have to take a job. I know we know this to go on.
Okay, thank you. Let me read on this one. This is this message says, "Good afternoon, Javis. First of all, there is no route to be used by these tankers. Careless driving, and worst of all, it was like someone spoke against this regime. It would have been possible to send water cannons and minister rushing for it to Yaoundé to descend on civilians, but now it is innocent civilians. No one cares." This Kevin writing from Yaoundé. Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us.
Hello.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. I say about the accident.
Yes.
Yeah, the accident. Hello.
Good afternoon, sir.
Please, when you call us, shift a bit from your TV. So, because when you want to listen back from your TV to talk, you have a delay and you have also what is called a reverb. When you call us, please shift away from your TV set. If you are leaving us a message, Innocent, how did it was a devastating accident actually. Now many people are asking, where is the driver?
Yes, to me, I believe that the situation of the situation. I don't think that the driver might be alive. Yes, I don't think that the driver might be alive. And also, the other caller who talk of the mechanic in the company. That is a very pertinent point. But we should know, as I earlier said, that in this country they treat us anyhow. People even leave Europe, China, America, and come here and establish companies and just treat us as if we are slaves. The issue is that knowing very well that you are working in a company which they are not even paying you according to your grade, according to your level. They are not even paying you to your satisfaction. They are not paying you the way they are supposed to pay. And you have a wife to cater for. You have a family to cater for. And they have made you to understand that if you work extra hard, you have extra something to add to your salary. Drivers will not be patient to even wait for the mechanic. A driver will work over 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock or 5:30 and just open the car and start going.
Okay, we'll get you back. Hold on. Hello, good afternoon, sir. Yes, your name and where you are calling us from? Yes, Mr. Agbo.
Yes, I'm just following you people.
Yes, sir, right on.
thing will happen. So my brother, it's been a brake failure.
Okay.
And those tankers and it's been a Chadian tankers.
Okay.
It's always they always work at for last in almost 6, 7 or 8 of them like that. So it's unfortunate. See that particular one, that month, it come down, which will happen. It happened. That breaks. As if it come down, we get some place that they call it like that Daliko.
Yes.
No use to be used to here. As you reach with Daliko, that breaks them. As they don't fail, so they tires them for back. That linings and they become hot. The linings don't hot to the fire. They come up for the way they used to come manage to take the fast roundabout. They come past Chico Dollar Road to come. They go stand around this type of small can't give inside rubber.
Yes.
See that fire, they stand lost by themselves. But that day, it be that's an unfortunate day with some camion. If you see that tanker, some camion fall for the back.
Yes.
That camion can make that driver tremble. Before you see that thing, that those drivers they be very good. They are Chadian tankers, my Chadian. The driver fell with June. They carry in as a taxi, can't go live and now for General Hospital for Tikuye. They have flame, they don't burn the face, but they face them done black. So nothing that will happen. Some camion trembling, I think make you see in which that thing also.
Okay, around the bend, around that bend, was it around the bend to when you
No,
are...
this will not bend. I just opposite Likomba bridge.
Okay.
Yes, I think some camion tremble for your face, make it so now he want dodge the camion now. You see now the tanker tumble. He sleep now for place where he sleeps, so we may have the see as you know the show and also.
Yes.
That tanker make that driver was struggle to take come fast with that flame with the cash. I'm saying the linings they become hot. Fire they come as usual. How it used to happen in the past year. As I talk with you now, so I be around Tico Dollar Road to Bokom.
Yes.
Yes, I at this place. So as it happen, so Pam will just rush to read the work of transport syndicate for Tico.
Yes.
So I just tell you now, wait that way, make it up. I say now that if not another camion just trembling, just make it so if a succeed can pass, so they go in with that trouble we carry and so they go. The other man can make an if Josh you want Josh man that tanker. The tank carry some assault before it happen, so for that compound. That place we for some assault also. So tanker they behind me, that tanker do that thing will happen so. So camion way they for back then a camion they can't stand.
Yeah.
That camion to make that man fall. That camion make that man fall. So the man for pass go you in trouble.
Okay.
Thank you for the program. I follow now.
Thank you very much. Now we are.
You're welcome, my brother.
Thank you. Okay, my brother is saying that it is an issue of brake failure and which actually triggered this accident. Let me read this message coming from Samuel from Douala. Before that, let's take on this call. Good afternoon and thanks for joining us.
Hello.
Good afternoon and thanks for joining us.
Yeah. Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, sir. Right on.
Yes, I'm calling from the Douala. I'm called John Emmanuel.
Yes, Mr. Emmanuel.
Yes, thank you, sir. I'm very, very happy with your program. So I just want to continue the accident. I'm willing to say, well, I'm sorry for what has happened.
Yes, sir.
But I will just try to go straight to the point. One, from where this driver has left, from the top hill, even where I don't even know where the best fell. If you struggle until you arrive at that Likomba bridge, which means one, there will be let me take for this. There's a population that's around that road.
Yes.
That have made the driver to have that accident. And then I will feel like someone just call and say that driver is supposed to go to drive this. No. Those drivers that are driving those tankers, they are very, 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 very experienced drivers. And if you see the last time just called you, this man says something that I was very, very happy. When they left in a route, it's not one who saw people. This man is not a new driver in that route.
Yeah.
They always left in the group. So when they live in the group, that's how they see that hill, around that road, that's the one stand, and sit and everything and see about that car, wait for the rest of the people. When they leave that rubber again, they will start at the cocoa and Nyondo bar.
Yes.
All of them have to stand there again and look at the rest of the drivers. So I believe it's our bad roads, because that's the Likomba Bridge. And all our taxis, everybody, so if you go there, I'm a guy from there. I'm used to Likomba. If you go to Likomba, you see how people, there's different people along the road. They have to occupy the whole road. There's everything there's an accident. Look at the tanker.
Yes.
Long time ago, a tanker died. Just fell in Likomba.
Yes.
Yes. So I believe they should try to remove all those people along that road, because they can use there. And tanker, that's an easy car. They always carry loads. Someone will see that maybe that's a choice, it's not heavy. This is too heavy, that's it. They don't even come on that way big. When big tell what I've carried. So that's Likomba. They should try to remove everybody along that route. Then when they catch carry a passenger, my brother, go to Likomba and see what is happening there. You can say if you are in a car and they are going to send many people, please, Mr. Javis, I would like to visit you one day and let's talk about something.
You're right. The roadside businesses, especially around that site, is very, very serious concern, because there was a moment, I'm sure that was around the late 1990s, 1997, 98 or so, where people were killed around that Likomba church when a tanker had the brakes failure. I think, yes, I can remember very well.
That was around 1990, like that.
Yes.
And that very man struggled until there was no need also. There was no need also to have an imam. And then you know a tanker, what we call tanker. A tanker, if you scan that tanker like this, just replace fire. Then maybe that load will catch fire.
Yeah.
The load will pick up fire. A tanker is very, very delicate. Just like what we call you say, Bologolo can start the fire. And that's why you power. So tanker is not a car that many people replacing with. Unless our government know that very road like that, it took most is those tankers that are running along that road. And how many billions are that removed from the road? To Yaoundé, to Douala, whatever we say, to Yaoundé. So let's don't look about that road from my phone, right up to Douala here. This is how I look about that road. Then everybody along that road, all taxi, the taxi have to have a truck to stand there and pick up passengers. They just stand along the road anyhow. Please, my brother, I'm very, very sad for this matter.
Yeah.
But there was no, that driver tried, but there was no way. If the driver is alive, go to take from that driver, let that driver be well.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you very much. I really appreciate your contribution. This one says, "Good afternoon, Mr. Javis. Likomba had been noted for serious accidents of that nature. That Likomba Hill right down to Likomba town is a death trap to drivers and population. Ever since, this can be avoided if very high-speed breakers are constructed on that stretch of the road. The police college at Mutengene, the military control with water cannons at Mutengene Limbe Road. Those in Boya should sit up on incident like this. Our drivers should be frequently our drivers should be frequently checked in their high speed to avoid the unforeseen. The owners of these heavy-duty trucks should verify these tankers before taking off. How can the military officers put more emphasis on illegal money collection on the road more than the people's life?" This is Cherry from Douala. This other one, it says, "Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon, guys in the studio. Most of the accidents always happen as a result of high-speed drivers who who want to be in a good position, who want to be in good position drivers who want to be the best among themselves, drivers who are tired and can't wait till they reach their destination. Thank you very much. Hello?
Hello, yes. My name is Leonard.
Yes. Right on.
Not about an accident. I know they happy. Even I know say I cause I know they much credit, but I know they happy for that thing. It impacts me. How the driver that they be on speed limit, they don't say that breaks. If you feel it.
Yes, right on, Leonard. Okay, thank you very much. Before we take on other calls, let's get to the visit of the chairman of Social Democratic Front, Honorable Joshua Nambagi. You see, visited some of these victims.
They get this mama fire. I don't know the see where the doctors put up those go. Then later on, the tenants waited here. Somebody they get the gun. Let them enter with so let the salute. So we don't want to continue to come for camp. I want them to say, hey, money for buying the room. One the room is a phone also. If you see that now we put a try to give me phone. So my friend from America, so we are having phone also the lost my kids. So I said, go. I said, the boy for the camp. I said, Stanley, how can I? He said, all things get down. Boom! Explosion began to run because so luckily some people was in the other they broke that down. But the most of them then I think Sarek was taken. So my other youth
that is the chairman of the Social Democratic Front, Honorable Joshua Nambagi, who contested for the just ended presidential election, on the field to see how he can get first-hand information and to condole and to actually comfort the families of those affected, those who lost their loved ones, and also to give courage and to give courage to those who are actually there who lost also properties, material damage. You know, he is also a member of Parliament. I'm sure he will also take the message to Parliament and see how they can have deliberation as to what is happening or what happened and how such an incident can actually be handled if it occurred in the nearest future. Innocent Baruze, we are now being told that the driver, according to this caller, that the driver was rushed to the hospital. But the question we should be asking ourselves is, why is it that we have not been officially informed as to the company that had the fuel, and also what needs to be done for the victims?
Yeah, that is why you see that there is the government as the communication minister. That was his duty to do that. But now, because I don't know whether it's negligence of duty or whatever the case. Now we don't know anything about it. We are just assuming, those of us who are not in Siko, thank God that our brother in Siko called, who was on ground. He called us and told us details about the issue. If not, so and that is why we are saying that this cabinet reshuffle that is coming, BS should actually select those that are not performing very well, because up to in short, immediately that day, at the end of that day, there was supposed to be communication, and the minister made us to understand that further communication will come when when they carry out intensive investigation. But up to now, we don't know anything. So there is a situation. That is a situation of a country. When you are appointed in a particular situation, you want the person who appointed you to come and still work again. If the president was able to work there as a communication minister, why will he appoint you? If the president was able to work as a public works minister, why will he appoint you? The minister of public works went to Boya before election, and I'm sure that was in October or September, and said they will arrange a road leaving Mutengere to Boya. Up to now, I went there the other day, nothing has been done. And bad roads, at least there are gutters that you just entering that gallop on the road. You can have an accident. But notwithstanding, even the roads are bad too, but excessive speed is also another issue that is causing us accident. The fact is that most accidents that are caused on the road is not because of any witchcraft. So people, I don't even know why people stand in church and are praying that there should be no accident. No. If you have your husband who has a car, tell him to drive slowly, to follow the speed limit. That is limited by the person who manufactured the car. Because the person knows very well that if you follow that speed limit and anything happen, you will be able to control it. So tell your husband, rather than you telling your husband, okay, as you're traveling like this, let us pray that God save us, save my husband. All that one is just to me. It's just to me. I'm a Christian. I'm in a group. And even in church when they are praying against accident, I prayed. But deep in me, I'm just praying that they should know that I'm praying. That's the truth. Because I know very well that most accidents, somebody will drink and he's driving. Somebody
is manipulating the phone with high speed.
Somebody is tired, is driving. I entered the car the other day. A driver was there seriously talking on the phone. You are on the road talking on the phone. That means if you don't receive that phone at that particular moment, and from education was not even a serious case, discussing with a friend, not even a serious business, even it is a business call.
You can pack and
you can pack and you make your call. You just tell people that, excuse me. Now we know very well that as a responsible somebody, you might have an emergency. Your wife will call you, or your child will call you, or your family member will call you, or your friend will call you. A business partner can call you, but you should just say excuse us. Just like I can be in your car, I say please excuse me. Let me buy something here, or let me see somebody here. You will excuse me. The same thing you tell me, I will also excuse you. So drivers need to be responsible, because now December. The fact is that when people say there are a lot of bloodsuckers in December, to me, I just see that as if it is ignorant. Now the fact is that business, like yesterday I entered a bike, I was going to Marché Central. The way bikes were running, that my man told me that don't bother, now it's December. Because everybody in the house, because now, money which people have kept for 1 year, since January this year, up to now, they are removing the money now to do business. So everybody is in a haste to go to Southwest as many times as possible, because people are going for holiday to do. People are leaving Douala to go into the Southwest. People are leaving the Southwest coming to Littoral. People are leaving Littoral going to the West, and all those things like that. You discover that everybody is in the rush hour and rushing for nothing, because if you die, that business that you were going to do, you will not do it again. If you die, that your family that you are enjoying, rising on a car very fast, telling me go and sit there, it has been long I have not seen my family, it has been long I have not seen my mother, it has been long I have not seen my father, but you will die on the way. You will never see them again. Or if you don't die, maybe you might be on a wheelchair, which you are not sure. You will spend a lot of money and you will not even be treated. So please, let us Cameroonians be responsible. Let us be responsible. If you are on top of the bike, yes, on Saturday, I saw somebody, yes, that was yesterday, somebody was sleeping on top of the bike. I just laughed. These guys in Douala, if you enter a bike and you are not very careful, you will realize yourself under camion. Because the way the guy rides, they don't ride as if there is no tomorrow. So all these accidents are costing, our roads are bad. We accept that. The minister in charge of public works should at least do something, particularly Tiko Douala Road. Douala Chan Road. Or like I said, Douala Melong. Because when you enter Chang, you are going to Bafusang. It's as if that country, that place is a different country. Their roads are very smooth road, well tarred. You will not see even a small gallop on the road. But leaving Douala Chang to Bafus to Douala, to be very sincere, when I enter 70-seater going to Chang, in short, my heart is not there.
Okay.
Yes, my heart is not there because the roads are too bad.
I'll be coming back to you. I want to thank the loan panelists. The blame rests solely on the tank drivers. 40 vehicles should not ply out route. Our route. Firefighters need to put things in order to approach a configuration. Please, our drivers should be careful when driving. This is coming from Papa Sam from Aku. Papa Sam from Aku. This other one right, he says, good afternoon to you guys in the studio. The drivers should be blamed, because if your vehicle has a speed problem or a brake failure, it means that you probably did not check, or maybe you noticed on the way and you kept on forcing to reach your destination. I'm happy for this program. My only worry is that why is it that no one is talking about the company that had the fuel tanker? Because we need to know who owns the fuel. Then we should also talk about compensation, because nobody seems to be talking about that. This is Mama Ellen. Okay, thank you very much. This all right. It says if you send us your message, please do well to be you know, if you want us to read, don't insult, don't use harsh words, just go straight to the point. Hello? Okay, you can call us if you want to participate in the course of the program. You can call us, because at 1:30 we shall be taking on a commercial. Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Your name and where you are calling us from? Yes, Papa.
Yes. What way you did in I see, I want to talk, what I want to tell you, my brother, that at times the way happen will not be the pray for the accident. And then what way they again I say, we not get road. I be just the beg and I say, maybe we learn to manage which way we get. Number two, we know say this road, this road, na highway, but it pass inside town. When we don't reach your town, more begin the worker, at least small, we know say you don't use as a motor the worker. The king at the cross they go school. The other one they manage. But these tanker drivers them at times the way they want meet up around for stand for line or Sonara. Even a brother. If you see the way they pass for here, I mean say they overtake their friends them. Only for say they go take good number. Sonara, for those things them. They post the kind thing them. And then place where you see Joshua or see Nabangi, he stands so that woman when we talk with him, we call him here say Mama G. That place where he stands on a bar, where they sell beer, they sell chops, they just did that for corner road. If you ask my opinion, for this kind of thing where it happen now, so they, for me, they for raculate them say all these houses them. And they tell you say they took all of it. If anything happen, that tanker is from us now on top house. Sometimes if it's from us, it go for people that think where they drink beer. That will not from great, madam say 60-80 meters away from the Goudron. Any man one bill, ship go for back. I say as I talk with you now, so if it happen, it will fall for people that think. I just say it be over early. If it be done in that kind 10, 11, if we hear say people born so they reach even 100, because for the year we don't reach that drinking bowl. That time we chop for food or kati, we drink beer. Before one day, they don't fall for our skin. Well, all of my brother, I tell you what you see on for years. Yes. For Rakole, all these from Goudron, almost 80, 100 meters. Any man, no man, no bill. No man, no bill for avoid the kind of thing. No man, no bill for corner road. No accept. Where you get a land title from Yaoundé, they don't accept. They move any man for corner road. Any man for corner road. Thank you, my brother. I deal with you. They say if I'm for follow Mount Sabi Road, you Sabi Road, I do for your back. My home, my transport, my pocket, any place where you end, I continue. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you very much. He's raising a very serious issue, Mr. Innocent, because if you see those also, the issue about doing business along that road is very dangerous, especially the one at Police College. You look at the hill descending towards Police College, and there are women doing business in that area. Let me take this call and come to you. Hello?
Hello?
Good afternoon, sir. Your name and where you are calling us from?
I call from, my name is Musumbe Raphael. I call from Motika.
Yes, Papa Musumbe Raphael.
Yeah.
Right on.
I come.
Yes, right on. Shift away from your TV. Right on, we are hearing.
You're the father because I watched in the TV, they see another thing, and the video came after. Okay, I want to talk about the accident.
Yes.
Yeah, what happened is that the people who drive the tanker, they are one, they're too wicked, and they do speed.
Okay, they overspeed.
The government see about it that just to give them the order.
Okay.
And the second thing also that the government also arranged the road. The road also too rough.
Okay.
So and then they stop to build beside the road.
Okay.
So please let them know about it. People lost light too much.
Okay. Thank you very much.
All right.
And greet the people of Modica for us.
Everybody will hear.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Yes. Yes, Innocent. The businesses that are being done around the road, especially the one at the police college, is that not a very dangerous position?
See, that is a very dangerous position. You know, we are in Cameroon because I remember that in Mutengene, when I was selling in Mutengene market, there was a place there that they said we should leave the place. But now when I passed there, I discovered that they have buried out there. And if there is an accident, all that place, everybody there will die. So,
hello, sorry. Hello?
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, I'm calling Zimmer Martin, calling from Limbe.
Yes, sir.
Yes, which way I want to talk? First of all, yes, I call Zimmer Martin.
Shift the bit from your TV set because there is a call, so you will have a delay.
Yes, which one I would want first talk? First of all, that tanker drivers, them, they don't get conscious.
Yes.
That tanker driver, they don't get conscious.
Yes.
Because when you see even for Limbe here, when you see that way they come out Sonara, they come pass for go. You see them there for long line, they want overtake. And when the road will get them, it says tomorrow. And the road will get them, it says tomorrow, and then pothole 2 days for day.
Yeah.
Only the driver them, they then say they used to drive, let's say they did for that palo. Because they didn't know say pedestrians they do the worker, by people they do worker. Well, so they for long night, so one way they for Latin one overtake and be for first, and I know one and ratio they run up. And secondly, I don't know what do minister, they do government which they because we not get road, the small road to get, we not maintain them. We not maintain them. Now go see from Sonara to where the camp was my fault. Now boys them, they feed that potholes them.
Yes.
They feed the pot. Then now boys them, they feed that potholes them. So at least they say when you not get close, the small close you get them. Take care for that small close. God will bless you with 20 close.
Yes.
Yes. And then the police the way they do for road. If they see another driver, they drive recklessly. They need something. They need put the drivers there for line. For say no, you're not supposed to run through. You then for town. So I don't know who said who go to one go or who said one go. But I know say anyhow we do, God will bless you. Will overcome.
Okay. Thank you.
Go on.
Thank you. Let's go on a commercial break and take this commercial. When we come back, we shall continue with the program.
I am Express Exchange, leader in money transfers within Cameroon for more than 15 years via my international partners MoneyGram, Western Union, Riyadh Transfer, World Remits, and others. You can send and receive money all over the world. I assist you in all your mobile money transactions and buying of communication credit. You are always welcome to my 300 branches for payment of your ENEO, electricity bills, and your university tuition fees, the payment of school fees, and competitive examination fees for high schools and college via the Campus Money platform. Because your satisfaction is my priority, I assure you on ever-increasing and improved quality service, payments, availability of cash for your transactions. Express Exchange, the #1 in quality service in Cameroon. I am Express Exchange.
You're welcome back. And that advert, yes, we want to react about the businesses on the road.
Yes. So I'm saying that that place, they refused that we should not stay there, and we were not angry because we know at least if there is an accident, we know that the mayor was right. But now they have constructed stores there, and people are renting, and if there is an accident, because you are saying, I don't know whether it was that 1990 again, there was a
around the 1997,
which
96.
this this truck carrying timber.
Yes, yeah, the timber.
Also had an accident in Mutengene.
Yes, that Mutengene.
Yes, many people died.
Selling bread. Those who were selling bread.
Yeah, those who were selling bread died. Now, but now there are best stores there. And if there is an accident like because the insurance is in the Mutengene market, if there is an accident like that, many people will still die. So you see that Cameroonians today are stubborn. We don't take care of ourselves. If you tell those people not to sell there, you drive them today, tomorrow, they will be the one to go and see how they can negotiate with the council, pay the money, and if you don't collect the money, they will say they are wicked. Pay the money so that they can go back there tomorrow. Even talking about Likomba, you realize that those houses that are in Likomba, they are too close to the road. Those houses, they are too close to the road. Because even if they arrange our roads, and if there is accident, I'm just happy that at least it did not actually enter one of those houses, because then the fire would have been bad. Those houses are too close to the road. When you are building houses, I know that when you want to build a house.
Hello? Hello? Yes.
I know you want to build a house in a particular council, in a particular town, the council give you authorization to build a house. They need to see where you want to build a house. You must not use all your plots. But people have used all their plots, and their house to the road is just about 2 meters. That is not good for us. Cameroonians, we should also, as we are blaming the government on a daily basis, we should also be responsible. We should also do the right thing. We know times are hard, but times are hard is only the person who is alive that has hope. If you are dead, you cannot have hope again. So please, we should, the council, as a council, Tiko Council, they should remove all those people on the road from Mutengene right up to Tiko. Remove them on the road, and the people should also respect it. And as they are removing them, they should also create a particular place that these people can also sell there.
Yeah, right on.
Yes, I want you to contribute to this program.
Yes, sir. Shift a bit from your TV. Right on, we are getting you.
Yes, I'm having some very vexing situation as far as this road construction is concerned.
Yes, right on.
I quite remember that this road issue, the contract was being given last year November for reconstruction.
Yes, sir.
And up to this very moment, nothing has been done, not accountability. Up to this very situation that we are facing the disaster.
Yes, sir.
Which is a call for concern, given the fact that even as this situation happened like this, the government was supposed to come out clearly, the government spokesman, to address the situation and to give concrete and verbal analysis on what happened and the decision that have been taken to amend the situation, either to compensate the various families and on how far they can go about to get to the betterment of that road. But up to this very moment, nothing has been done. And now going back to the driving situation of most of them, as they went to where they call Lavery and they did 1 or 2 driving learnings, and they don't get on the road and think that they can drive, which is very bad. The police are there and they are not even making sure that they should go on checking their licenses accurately. All they can do is to collect their money and they leave the vehicle to pass. Most of the drivers, when driving, they are making calls. Some even drink. There's a time that I was in a car, discovered that there was a bottle of beer. There's a bottle of beer in a vehicle that a driver was drinking. Can you imagine?
The driver wanted to take one for the road.
In a car. This is a call for concern. In fact, these losses there, people are mourning their families, they have lost their loved ones. Maybe people of importance in the family that maybe they were the breadwinners. Where are we heading to? All these things on daily basis we complain, and maybe the one that is going to happen will be more, even worse than what we are saying now. Yes. Where are we heading to? Enough of all these things. The earlier Cameroonians get up, the better.
Thank you, sir.
We think every day and
yes, right on.
It is a call for concern. It is actually a call for concern. We pay tax on daily basis. We are the taxpayers, but no accountability. Basic necessity like roads, we are not enjoying them. What is really happening? Now this road was given for contract up to this very moment, no work has been done, and there's no explanation for that. What is going on? I want this thing to reach far as your is concerned, and even those who are watching this program, to make sure that we need explanation and accountability for our routes, because we are paying taxes every day. Just on recent the post-election tensions. Now, how much is a bottle of gas? We go and fill the gas now. The price has skyrocketed.
Wow.
These are the situations we are facing on a daily basis, and the masses keep on complaining, and nothing is being done.
Okay,
I'm contributing from Douala, and I'm called Bebu Frederick. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Frederick, very much for that lengthy contribution. Thank you very much. Let me take on this from Prince Fendi in Germany. He says, good afternoon, Mr. Javis and your panelists. I send my very warm condolence to all the bereaved families and those who lost properties. Actually, there is an automotive principle which says accidents are caused, they do not happen. In this case, either the driver neglected driving rules or the car was not on roadworthy. Coupled with the poor state of roads we have, the government should provide a safety area filled with sand to serve as an emergency brakes field. Prince Findi writing from Berlin, Germany. This other one, right, it says, happy Sunday to you in the studio. I think we need to do more about checking our vehicles, because if vehicles are checked, speed brakes brakes failure will be limited, even if it occurred if the driver drives in average speeds. Like your panelist said, that accident will not have been like the way it was before. I just know that that driver was driving in top speed. That is what I know. But let's wait for investigation. Thank you very much. Okay, let's take on this call. Good afternoon and thanks for joining us.
Hey, good afternoon.
Yes, sir. Right on. Your name?
Yes, I'm talking all the way from Africa.
Yes, sir.
We've seen the incident at the Likomba.
Yes, sir.
All these things you see like that is the This, the other caller was trying to say that those drivers are experienced. No matter how experienced you are, if your vehicle is not in condition, you will not arrive.
Yes, sir.
Now, and then if we check at this vehicle, you see the vehicle was carrying fuel. I think so.
Yes.
Yes, carrying fuel from Douala to where?
From Limbe.
From Limbe to Douala.
Yes.
He was carrying fuel from Limbe. He was going up to Douala, was coming down to Limbe.
He was going down to Douala.
He was going down to Douala.
Yes.
Okay. And then is what I'm trying to say. You see, all these vehicles like this, we have what they call visit technique.
Yes.
But when they go to the visit technique, and instead of them to check the condition of the vehicle, they just pay. You know, everything here is corruption.
Yes, sir.
You go, they will not even check the state of the vehicle. They will pass it through the machine, and they see all the fault the car is having, but they will just take and allow them to clear the road. You see the consequences now. And those standing by the roadside where they call checkpoints, they are all focused on the same point. These things are not only linked to human life, they have also destroyed the tar, the small tar that they were managing there. These fiery fires burn it up all. And it will take another 20 years for them to think of managing it with this same government that has come back in power. Sorry. I'm not seeing any way forward for us. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. And Innocent Barozil, he was complaining about the fact that the issue is about speed.
Yes, that is why we insist in the issue. Most accidents is caused by speed. Christians stay in church wasting their time that they are praying against accident, if your car is on good condition, I can bet you that if the cars are on good condition and the driver is following the normal speed limit, there will be no accident.
Okay. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Javis.
Yes, sir. Right on.
I'm Reverend Tabe calling from Chico.
Yes, Reverend.
This accident happened yesterday where we're still in the market.
Yes, sir. Can you shift a bit from your receiver because you will be receiving doubles because you are calling direct calls so that you don't get. Yes.
I'm out of it.
Okay, you're right on, sir.
So my problem is the amount of people who died.
Yes, sir.
The people who died with many people died. In Apple, where we're still in the market, in Likomba market yesterday, and many people died.
About how many?
So we are surprised that the government is giving a lower number. So if there's anything like compensation, we'll compensate for the other people who died.
So how many people probably from your estimate? Because I'm sure you were on the ground.
If it is small, it is 20 people who died.
Okay.
About 20 people that are small, there's 20 people who died there in an accident because I was there when they carried the cops. We have lots about people in the market. There are just people died, so many people. And I also we talk about the speed of the driver.
Yes, sir.
The drivers are speeding too much on that road, especially those tankers. Are speeding too much. So they should at least recycle them. Let all the drivers who are driving that road, especially tankers, those planets, without publication, without every publicity, the other company that is based in My 29 and the other ones in Sunara, let them recycle their drivers because they don't care about human life in that road. Thank you, sir. That's all my contribution.
Thank you very much, Reverend. This one's right. This is good afternoon, gentlemen. The Likomba tanker accident in Tico revealed failures in tanker maintenance, speed control, road condition, and emergency coordination. Weak enforcement allow risky driving, while pedestrians lacked safe walkways and awareness. The government should enforce strict tank inspection, designed hazardous cargo routes, repair routes, installed signage, and fund rapid response unit. Drivers must respect speed limits, rest schedules, and safety checks, and avoid populated areas when possible. Pedestrians should keep distance from tankers, use crossing, obey warnings, and report dangerous driving to authorities promptly. Community education campaigns can save lives nationwide and sustainably. This is Sir Peter's writing from Kumba. Okay. Now, Innocent, when you look at the response, the way at which this was done, can we, in all fairness, say that Cameroon is ready to manage a disaster? But before then, let me take this one last call for you. Explain. Hello?
Hello?
Good afternoon.
Yeah, Tah Javis.
Yes, thanks for joining us.
Yes. My brother, Mr. Aqua Robinson, don't come with him.
Yes.
You are the follow. So, which way, I want to talk now, say, like how barrister, he talks to people that write about the compensation in that family then. Which I want to try for guys, because me I talk to the people for Grand Zero, and know how things that happen here. So, that tankers from Chad, Chadian tankers, they get white number plate with the abbreviate and TCH. It means in Chadian tankers. So I don't know how they used to, when they come out here, like that kind of 6-7, whether they do the pass, they go direct from Jamina, or they used to break somewhere for Douala before they start continuing. Like Chadian tankers. And you know when something don't happen, so people, they tell any man they talk it on. There are people, they know the drink. In three particular ones, if they dry, that means they dry so the man, the chop.
Okay, thank you.
For you this here, so that one for the agenda, we don't know this one. I just say, I tell you, I don't tell you on the screen for television. Say, now some camion travel for face, then make it away that motor for that place where that motor falls. So if for money can come pass, it don't happen here. The money should take camp and go stand for camp 6. They go break that motor for camp 6 today before they come 6 and half a day. They give one, as some man make dodging. For a face one, they confuse it with that motor.
Okay.
You know, we used to drink. You are a Muslim, typical Tupuri man. And then I don't hear Reverend. That road we talk from the church. I live on corner road there, the corner Dominion, for corner road for opposite around to area there. I did have a church.
Okay.
So yes, maybe try way to find different place go build that church. You don't have to see what will happen. You
Okay.
have a president, you know, we're here.
Thank you. Are we ready for an emergency?
From our indication, Cameroonians is not ready. They are not ready for emergency. Yes, they are not ready because the duration where the sapeur left maybe Limbe to come to the scene of the disaster, it took them a very long period of time. So Cameroonians are not ready. The issue is that, as I said before, when somebody is put as the head of a department in this country, the person focus now is only on how to enrich himself or to enrich herself instead to do the work that he or she is supposed to do, instead to think out of the box. Because all these things like this, there is, because all these departments, they have their budget every year. I'm sure now, November has already passed. I'm sure the president has already presented the budget in the National Assembly. Although here in Cameroon, they don't show us anything in the TV. So if you miss the news, you have missed it all. So now, the budget has already been made by various ministries, and all these ministries, they have departments. Now, all these departments, they have money. When they give them money now, instead for them to use it for what they were supposed to do, they will use it for them to enrich themselves and so I don't know. So Cameroonians, from the response of this disaster, it shows that we Cameroonians, we are not ready. Yes, we are not ready for to manage an emergency and also to manage a disaster like this one. We the Cameroonians too, we also need to make sure that we stay away. If the council say, because if those that are listening us, if they come and say stay away from this area, it means that they have already seen something which you have not seen. Because their duty is to see the future and guide us on what to do. But at times when they do that, we think that maybe they are biased or they are not being fair to us and all those things like that. So it's not good. So my prayer is that Cameroonians, our government should be more serious. Cameroonians should, you are in a particular department, please do the job of that department. Do everything, because make sure I know that all you have the money to buy all the equipment which is necessary for you to work effectively in that department. Because everything is Cameroon. I don't know if I were the president, only few ministers will be spared during this upcoming cabinet reshufflement, which all of us were expecting. Nearly all the ministers should go, because I don't even know what they are even doing. And talking about compensation, I know that if the car is a Chadian and it comes to Cameroon, at least they must have registered in Cameroon. And the lawyers, Star West, even Tico, they have human rights lawyers. They should take upon themselves to meet this family and they see how they can make sure that all these families are compensated. People should not just die for nothing. People's property should not be destroyed for nothing. Because the company has destroyed people's livelihood, they need to compensate them. But now, talking of insurance, if you were along a road, maybe your store is destroyed, the insurance might not pay you. Because first of all, you did not even follow your rules of construction. Because you came and built your house on the road. And so the insurance will not pay you. So we should also know that during the compensation, some people might not be compensated because of they themselves they were at fault.
Okay. Thank you very much. We'll be coming back to you. Let us take on some of these messages that are coming in. This one says, happy Sunday to you guys. I think we are not ready for a disaster. Cameroon need to be more ready. We need to actually ask ourselves, how will we handle future disaster? The way in which the Likomba incident was managed, it is a call for concern, because it was okay. Thank you very much. This one says, our disasters okay, please, when you are sending us a message, we have 5 minutes to go. When you send us a message, please be Republican. Try to avoid insult to the messages that you want to send to us, such that we can actually get them. We have 5 minutes to go. Let us switch on the second topic quickly. The second topic, 5 minutes to go. Brief reaction. FECAFOOT and Minister of Sport and Physical Education, they seems to be on a sync right now. Are you now satisfied with the state at which these two bodies are calm?
Normally that is how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be, because recently we have been hearing FECAFOOT president is not in good terms with the Minister of Sport and Physical Education, and all those things like that also play on the players. It affects the players. Emotional, in short, it affects them. So the players are going somewhere and they know that the ministry is not in understanding with the FECAFOOT president, and that is not good. That is how it's supposed to be, because all of them, they are working for a particular purpose. Because since the year that Cameroon lastly took the the Nations Cup, and this time around they were not even able to qualify for the World Cup because of all this disagreement. So I believe that since, and I know that since all of them now, they are in good terms, they are in understanding terms now, Cameroonians will perform, they will give their best now in this Nations Cup, and I wish that they will bring their cup back to Cameroon, because there is no need fighting. All of us, we are in one country. FECAFOOT is in Cameroon. The Ministry of Physical Education is in Cameroon. So all of us, we are, and the team is a Cameroon team. So if they take the cup, it will be a pride of Cameroon. So I don't see why they will be fighting as if there is something that there is something that one of them is gaining or not. All of us, we are in Cameroon. Is good that at least have come in good terms, and we hope that the Nations Cup that is starting in a few days, or I'm sure it's days. There's a few days time, Cameroon will perform better. The players too should also not give any complaint. We don't want any complaint from Cameroonians. They should go and bring us that cup, so that at least, because the only thing that is uniting this country is football.
This one says, let's get those who have been watching us on social media. Nuhu Robinson says, thanks very much, Mr. Javis. Happy Sunday for the program. Agnes Mayungo from Facebook says, nothing like brakes failure. It is too much alcohol and reckless driving. Foyam Lucien Tayong says, brakes always give signal before it fails. Maybe there have been negligence before it actually happened, because the brake lining will be shaking. This on John Bekali, right? He says there is nothing as brake failure. The trucks are not adequately checked and serviced. Amos Andy says, happy Sunday, Javis. I expected Minister Tango to visit the scene and just like he does when such accident happen in the state is quiet. Thank you very much, Innocent Barozi, for coming. And what is your message to those affected?
Yes, I want to extend my sincere condolences for those affected. Yes, the fact is that I don't actually know if I should cry, because this disaster, the problems that they are even going through in the southwest region and the northwest region, this one again I've just come and added this month that Jesus Christ is coming to console us, to set us free. Instead, more problems are coming. But notwithstanding, when there is life, there is hope. Those who are alive should take care of themselves and make sure that if the mayor of Tico wants to bring any measure that will make the people to be safe, they should know that they are their leaders, that is their leader, they should respect it, because I believe that our leader, they are there to work for us. And I want to extend, I want to thank all the fans of House of Common, and I want to thank Mr. Javis for this program. Again, that has been this program that he started. It has been for years now. It shows that it was on good footing, and I pray that it should continue to grow, so that at least the media, which is actually the fourth arm of government, should continue to talk, because our duty is just to talk, and the policy makers, they have the right to accept or not to accept. But if they accept and implement it and it works, we will praise them, and if they don't accept and it does not work and do what does not work, we'll continue to criticize them, so that we put them on their toes, so that Cameroon should be they should make Cameroon better for all of us to live in.
Thank you very much, Innocent. We apologize for the fact that some of our panelists were unable to make it. We had invited Engineer Dixon. We have also invited Professor Innocent, these are experts in the domain of engineers, chemical and mechanical engineers, engineering and environmental engineers. We have actually invited 3 engineers as well as 1 other civil society person, Song Derek, to discuss on this issue, because the engineers would have been in the best position to tell us about the environmental factors, if there are hazards and exposure, pollution which may have occurred. But however, this program will rebroadcast today at exactly 10:30 p.m. 10:30 p.m. You have a rebroadcast of this program. It will be on our YouTube channel, BT Media Group, and also on our relative social media platform. As usual, no matter the matter, what matters is your matter. Until we meet again, stay out of trouble. For what matter is that you should know that we are in a December period. If you are driving, drive slowly, drive calmly, and not that until it is better to be late than to be of late. Tah Javis is my name. Bye-bye.